wanted to talk about my holiday cactus. Or cacti, I should say. I have a Thanksgiving cactus here, and I have some true Christmas cactus here, and I have an Easter cactus. And they all may look very similar, but they actually, and even though they originate in the same part of the world, they're actually two different plants. This is the Sclimbergera family here. This is Sclimbergera bucklei, the Christmas cactus, and it blooms around Christmas time. This is Sclimbergera truncata, and that one is more around Thanksgiving, so that's why it's really more of a Thanksgiving cacti. And then over here we have the Easter cactus, and like I said, they do look very similar, but this one is actually a Ripsaladopsis. And even though they all come from Brazil, the Sclimbergeras, I hope I'm saying that right, those come from a more tropical, wet rainforest in Brazil. That's where they originated from. And the Easter cactus is, the Ripsaladopsis, is mostly in drier forests. So the big difference is this one probably requires more dry conditions, and this one will bloom at Easter time, and this will bloom Thanksgiving. This will bloom later December, January, around Christmas time, around the holidays. And one way you can tell if it doesn't come with a label is to look at the leaves. Also, if it's not blooming, that's sometimes the blooms are a better indication about what type of cactus it is. But the easiest way to tell is if you look at, these are wet because I did kind of dust them off with a little bit of water since it was a pretty day. But let me put this behind it so you can kind of, oh, here's a good example here. Right here. I want to get in, there's a glare here. I want to get in and show you how scalloped that looks. See how that edge of the leaf is very scalloped? It almost looks like little half circles all the way around. And I'm going to kind of go over here. I hope you can see this. But they're very scalloped. That's a good view right there over to the right. Those are scalloped. So that's the Easter cactus. And it's a Ripsaladopsis. You come up here, and if you look closely at these leaves, they have more like teeth at the edges. They're sharper points. And I'll try to get closer to that. So that's a good indication that you have a more of a Thanksgiving cactus, which would be a Sclimbergera truncata. See those teeth? So those have some points. And the Ripsaladopsis has almost like half circles along its edges. There are really no points there. And then if you come over here to the Christmas cactus, they're more like lobes. It's not quite a half circle. Let me get in close here. It's not quite a half circle, it's more of lobes. And these are both supposed to be Sclimbergera bucklei. So see how that's sort of more scalloped, but not quite as scalloped as the Easter cactus. So anyway, those are the differences. See, there's no teeth there. There's no pointed edges like the Thanksgiving cactus. So those should bloom if I were to keep it at the right temperature and be careful with the light. Those actually should bloom in December and January. But like I said, it does depend on temperature and light moderation at night. It needs 13 hours of darkness in order to set out blooms. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm not particularly careful with it. But I did just want to let you know about these differences in the leaf shape and the bloom time, and just basically talk about that they are different types of plants. These guys are in the same family. This one's completely different, but it does confuse a lot of people. And I did read in the North Carolina State University, there was a great article, and it actually said that the modern day holiday cactus blooms twice a year now because they've hybridized it, and they have crossbred some of the Ripsaladopsis in there. So you can expect a modern, some of us are using cuttings from our grandmothers, but if you go out and buy a modern holiday cactus, the blooms are bred to be bigger, and they're bred to bloom twice a year, both in the winter and the spring. So I thought that was really fascinating. And if you have one that blooms twice a year, it's probably one of the newer ones. And these, I'm hoping, are one of the older ones. I got them on eBay as cuttings. And, I don't know if they've been hybridized along the way, but we shall see. It's the first year I've had them that they might actually bloom. We'll find out. But there you go, guys. That is the difference between the holiday cactus. And now that I did a little research on it, I know that I should probably keep this one a little drier. The Ripsaladopsis should probably stay a little bit drier. And the Schlumbergera prefer maybe warmer temperatures and a little more water. So that's about it, guys. Just a little holiday cactus talk, cacti, and I hope you have one of these in your house because they certainly are beautiful, especially when they bloom. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.